not. I'm kind of looking forward to a raid or a trial. Like we haven't really had too many of them so far, to be honest. But speaking of which, she is finally here. Hello, group. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, well, for a moment we had another mate join to also sweep. It was kind of
I
funny.
didn't notice.
Yeah, they were there in the background. It was a Mikota mate. Like they had the mate outfit.
Oh, okay. But yes. I was just kind of getting everyone up to date on what has been happening so far in the story, and I guess I'll ask you as well, Kuro. Do you think the Allegan Sky Island is going to be a small new zone, or do you think it's going to be a raid or a trial? Because we haven't been to every zone yet. I know that much. But...
I think it will be an alliance raid.
An alliance raid?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's my call right now. I don't think
level 60.
Either way, I don't think it's gonna be a location. I have a feeling it's not gonna be an accessible location. I think it's gonna be like a raid or a dungeon or whatever.
Okay. Alright. I want it to be a raid. I want it to be like a trial or a raid or something. But we'll see. Because that's where we're going.
Okay.
So.
I'm double checking if I'm actually live because I forgot to press the streaming button. That was fun. I made a tweet and everything, and I didn't press the start stream button.
shaking my head. Also, quick shout out. Souko is here this time. Hello, Souko.
Yes, I specifically pinged Souko, so he doesn't miss the
Souko, you missed last time. You weren't here. Shaking my head.
Am I actually live? Because someone could... Okay, I'm live. Bot confirmed it for me. Okay. I think I'm live. I think I'm even not muted on the stream.
Nice. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
You returned. Sir Aymeric and the others await you within. Let's go. To the Lord Commander. To the new Pope.
I mean, he's the son of the Pope, so, maybe that's how it works.
Alright, left to right. Let's speak with the Count. Welcome back, my friend. And pray forgive me my earlier display. I grieve for my son still, and shall continue to do so. But I have resolved to be strong. It is what he would have wished. Alfie. Though we know little and less of Aziz La, one thing is plain. The Archbishop and the Garleans cannot be allowed to avail themselves of its secrets. I swear, wherever there's an Allegan ruin, there's trouble just waiting to happen. I suppose that's why they erected such damnably convoluted defenses around everything.
I mean, yeah.
Hi, Lucia.
If the Empire has an interest in Aziz La, we have all the more reason to hurry. I would not see its secrets fall into the hands of either the Archbishop or the Emperor. Archbishop, even. I have a trouble with reading Arch in English. I don't know why.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allegans. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
Alas, the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. But the one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before. The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
Oh, but we know a ship, don't we? Wink, wink.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing 2 galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
An Archon? Truly?
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
Dun, dun. Hello, Kuro.
No, Lit. By the way, I was very disappointed because
Hello, Souko.
it's a Souko. Yeah, I was gonna say I was very disappointed because he was like, "Oh yeah, because our ship is too small. We need a bigger ship."
Yeah.
I'm like, didn't you work on the ship? It's like this
Yeah.
big ship that they use for docking ships. That's
Yeah,
big.
the entire time I was like, just bring the dreadnought. What are you talking about? Just fix it. Like, it's perfect.
He was literally working on fixing that ship this whole time.
Yeah.
So yeah, Souko has a new dog. Did you see? Did you see the doggy?
Oh. It is a dog.
There's a doggo.
Ah.
It's very small and fluffy. I actually think it looks like Souko's dog a little bit, which makes it all the more adorable.
I mean, it is Souko's dog.
No, yeah, but I mean, like, Souko used to have like this little dog, like little fluffy dog. Unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. But it was also like small and fluffy. I think it was like a similar breed. Maybe not the same breed, but like, you know, similar proportions, I guess.
Yeah. It's a doggo.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's good.
Nice. But yeah, the entire time I was thinking the same thing. I thought it was just going to segue into the dreadnought, which would make sense.
Is it called the
But,
Dreadnought? I thought it was called something else.
It's a name. It has a nickname.
Okay.
I can't remember what. I'm going with dreadnought. It's probably something else. Alright. Come down here.
Also, isn't it convenient that Tataru just found someone? I rolled my eyes a little bit.
She may not spend her days slaying primals, but Tataru is no less a scion than you or me. Full oft has her knack of acquiring information proven vital to our endeavors. Yes, like remember the time that she found the mongrel? Remember that?
Remember how she told them the stories about the cane? Hold on, I'm gonna go for first person because I can't see her. Oh, so she has different clothes again. She keeps switching. Also can't look my camera for some reason. Welcome back, Mielikka. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies?
Ah,
So you finally arrived at Azizla, only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier. Typical. But it's not all bad news. I've made progress in the search of our friends. Don't worry, Mielikka. We'll get to Azizla yet.
don't forget to hydrate. Hello, Phoenix. Hello.
Hydrate? Okay, where's hydrate? Where's my water? Should I hydrate? Okay, no, I was gonna ask if I can hydrate with chocolate milk, but I just drank it off, so... F's.
Tataru is eager to share her progress in the search for the missing scions. Yes, remember the scions? Oh,
I
boy.
don't. I mean, what? When you fled the Victory Feast, you used the ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Ul'dah, I asked Marshal Tarupin to have the tunnels searched.
A logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Minfilia, Thancred, and Ishtola, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found?
I don't actually know. Pippin's message just said that there has been a discovery and that we were to come to the Hall of Flames at our earliest convenience.
I dare not think what it might be. We shall depart at once, Tataru. Let Rianger know to join us in Ul'dah. He will wish to be present as well.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Dave
remember-
Testa.
Oh yeah, hello there, Testa. Remember link shells?
Yeah, remember how we can just call anyone at any moment and we don't have to actually go there?
And we can also teleport.
Thank you for the resub, Dave Testa. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, we have places to go.
Yes.
But yes. We were ladder streaming earlier today, but now it is time to chill with some Final Fantasy. No StarCraft here. Thank you for no problem.
Yeah,
Yes.
there was mention because I did DM him earlier. Because
Ah.
I added their tournament to the sign up list and I noticed that one of the links was incorrect, so I let it go.
Yes. Kuro is the information fairy. If
Yes.
anything is amiss, she knows. Yes.
I will, and it will bother me. See, it has downsides. Where?
Come to the
How
Hall of
did you
Flames.
teleport? How did you teleport so much earlier than me? Surely we were at the same time.
SMH.
I thought you would still be here. Urianze.
As thou art returned to us, wherefore might our comrades not be the same? Never shall I concede them lost till I have seen proof of their passing.
By the way, remember how Urianze talked to Ashians?
Yes. Fun fact, this is the first time we've spoken to Urianger since then. Like, he wasn't even there when we confronted the people about the Sultana in Ul'dah. Like, this is his first appearance. This should be a big deal, and we're just not addressing anything.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we as in characters don't know that it's a big deal. Because for all we knew, he was just sitting in his books the whole time. And it looks like he has been under a rock.
No, even if that's true, though, there should be more dialogue with him because it's been so long since we've encountered each other. Like that doesn't have anything to do with it. Like, regardless, there should be more dialogue.
Okay. Maybe there will be in the cinematic or whatever.
We are grateful for your assistance, Marshal Tarupin. Pippin. You saved her grace and father both. 'Tis the least I can do to repay you.
forgive me my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned the discovery. It was a missive? They didn't even call?
Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately, we encountered a difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. With the Mineral Concerns Corporation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen crystal braves. Go on. Be at ease, Master Alfino. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there's this.
A branch.
It's steak!
Ishtora's wand.
I'd assumed as much.
Okay, hold on. How is it different than any other one? Looks exactly the same.
We're assuming that she was the only conjurer down there.
Sure.
If I may, Marshal. Oh my god. Is he going to be able to, like, trace etheric properties?
Yes.
Tis as I did summarize. Judging by the etheric imprint. I was about to say, like, an etheric, like, thumbprint or something on it. Oh my god. That lingereth yet upon this wand. It hath assuredly been employed in the casting of a most uncommon magic. Namely?
Teleportation.
The very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilize the life stream, flow. The spell entaileth the reduction of the corporeal form into its constituent ether, that the caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it requireth not a lengthy incantation. That Y'shtola should choose to employ such a spell bespeaketh the need for haste.
But well, hold on. But if you recall, when we were escaping, Y'shtola needed like a long setup to cast it.
No. That was the spirit bomb. That was the spell
okay.
that collapsed the tunnel. So they're saying she cast the spirit bomb, she collapsed the tunnel, and then bam!
Okay.
She quickly cast a spell to teleport them away. All of which you would suggest she managed to escape. Would that it were so simple. Know that the scholars of Charlayan forbade the use of this spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe onto his destination, another would be set adrift in the life stream, never to emerge.
What? No, you can't mean.
Be not downcast, my friends. Therefore there is yet hope. 'Tis like that Y'shtola's passage hath left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her. To the Sildi excavation site, then. Our friends to your aid, Marshal. Our thanks to your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. I shall pray for Lady Y'shtola's safe return.
Don't
What
pray.
about-
Praying is this dangerous in this world.
Well, I mean, we could just bring her back as a primal. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Pray for her.
Every time somebody in this game says pray, I'm like, no, nope. Like put your finger in their mouth. Nope, no praying here. It's dangerous. You made someone a prima.
Can't remember what Final Fantasy I left off with. Maybe 10? I mean, they aren't consecutive. It's fine. But 10 was a monumental one. That was the PS2, PlayStation 2.
But yeah, like Final Fantasies are generally not connected to each other unless they are specifically like a sequel or something. They share some common like naming and like stuff like that, but like generally like the whole world is separate.
Yeah, I guess Final Fantasy 14 is in a weird place because they do a bunch of like crossovers and stuff. Like Final Fantasy 14 is unique a little bit in that sense. Like we had a Final Fantasy 15 crossover, and an 11 one. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point we had a 10 one as well.
Yeah, but it's like more like a fun event, and it's not like
Yeah,
part of main canon story, right? It's like more like a for fun thing.
yeah. I would not mind a Final Fantasy 10 crossover. That'd be fun.
I mean, there are clothes from Final Fantasy X that you can buy.
Yeah. All right, that'll.
If our friends weren't in the tunnel, that must mean they're somewhere else. Thank you for that.
Simply being here calls to mind the events of that fateful day. Oh yeah, what was I gonna say? So they're explaining away Ishtola and Thancred because they teleported somewhere. I wonder what kind of excuses they're gonna make up for Papalimo and the other one. What's her name? The
Ada.
blind one? Ida, that's it, Ida.
They're actually gonna say that she was casting so long because she needed to gather everyone, and she teleported everyone.
Oh god, that would be awful.
Or she teleported absolutely no one, and she was the only one who was saved.
No. We'll see. I want to get practice laughing with Titus. Oh god. Your laughing will suit his Souko. You're not wrong.
I can imagine Souko just standing next to Titus just laughing. Yep.
Evidence of Ishtola's passage will have been made faint by time, but mayhap some few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. Oh?
I like how he turns back when he puts on the glasses.
Did he have goggles on his goggles? Is that what just happened?
Yes. Yes.
Gotcha.
He also somehow managed to put the string on top of his hood while taking them off.
The trail leadeth to the north and east, onto the bosom of the Twelveswood. Bosom. Are you certain? Aye, there's no mistake. Thither hath Ishtola journeyed. And yet the Gridanians have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she is still adrift. Or in the Sylphland. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the life stream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger overlong in the midst of its maelstrom, and the ether that formeth one's soul shall surely be scattered, never to be reformed.
Now hold on. Do you think Urianger may be leading us astray?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so. No, I think that'd be silly. We have no time to waste, Urianger. Pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Light, Tataru, we three shall press on to Gridania and petition for the Elder Seedseer's aid.
Okay, why do we need Seedseer? Can't we just take the goggles and just keep going?
I was about to say, can't Urianger... Why are we sending him off to do his own thing? I feel like we need him. He's the only one that can see it.
Yeah, and I we don't need the permission to search the 12th. We should just take him on and just keep walking, right? It's weird.
I guess the only difference would be if Ishtola actually isn't in the live stream and actually did land somewhere,
But
so
even
then
then, we
maybe
would
the
find her
CTOs
eventually.
We would. Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
weird.
don't see a reason to stop the search here.
Okay, let's go.
I'm loading.
To
Okay,
the altar.
So I found the wild Souko.
When you're here, we can speak to that though. Okay.
Hold on, Ishtola. We're coming for you.
It is said that the elementals perceive the live stream. If, as we suspect, Ishola is still adrift in its midst, they may be able to find her. But if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must needs do so through their chosen, the Pajal. It is imperative, therefore, that we speak with Ganisena without delay. Afino is eager to petition the Elder Seedseer's aid in rescuing Ishtola. I have already requested an audience with the Elder Seedseer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need but speak with the conjurer yonder to be admitted. Let us in.
Don't threaten her. Danya is the place of peace.
The Elder Seedseer awaits. Pray follow me. We can't speak to anyone else.
No. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay.
It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. You see, there was a big whale in the sky.
3 hours later.
And we jumped on the whale. There was a key inside after we killed it. But we didn't stop driving. No, they took the key.
I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Ishtola from the ungentle pull of the livestream. And as you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However,
Yeah, but you see, it was a big whale.
it was this big.
It was.
In requesting the
it ate
elemental's
islands.
assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and elemental.
That being...
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person! Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
We all have sisters now.
How convenient.
Livia has a sister.
I thought
Alfino has a sister.
I thought all the other Shallians were dead or whatever, or fled or whatever else.
Nope. Nah. They're all over the place. Don't worry about it. Huh. I was not aware that Ishtola had a family member here in Gridania. How very convenient.
Indeed.
Forgive me. I've grown so accustomed to being laughed at by the fates, I cannot help but mistrust them when they smile on us. We must, of course, seek the woman out at once. Aether.
If memory serves, Ishtola's sister is named Imitra. She's supposed to be a member of the Sons of the Saint Koina. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Abkal Falls, from what I recall. Let's look for her there. Pretty sure she stands there like always.
Did anyone tell her that her sister was, like, dead?
Nah. Why would she need to know that?
I feel like that's important information, you know?
What's the closest?
I went to the Moogle, to the delivery Moogle that I'm running.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm gonna show up. Hey, your sister's dead. She's like, what? But she may not be dead actually. It's like, oh.
We just need to sacrifice you to find her.
She has been missing for a month though.
Yeah, she's always standing here. It's been here since forever. Yes? Is there something you require?
Lady Mitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alfino Leveluer, and this is Tataru Taro. What about me?
Nobody introduces that. Whatever. So you are my sister's comrades in the Scions of the Seven Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Shtola. I like how she calls her by her name. But all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things. That she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for Evershade at once.
So they're half sisters.
Yeah.
Thank God we don't have to run all the way back. I appreciate it.
Loading times. The kids are there.
Ugh. Don't have any spare shoes.
Let us begin. Raya-O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now! A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once. All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Ah.
I like how that cinematic was completely silent. There was absolutely no music there.
Yeah, it was strangely silent, especially when it comes to
It's
summoning her
eerie.
back. Yeah, I thought we would get a little bit of music, you know.
No, I actually liked that there was no music, but because it made it more dramatic without making it like, you know, cheesy, I guess. Whatever. I kind of like it that it's like because it was like so disturbingly quiet. I feel like that was important.
Maybe. What was I gonna say? So Thancred didn't go with her. Do you think she teleported? Do you actually think she teleported everyone away? Would that just be it?
I don't know.
Okay, sweet Alpha.
Be surprised if she just was the I don't know. No, she must have teleported them. But also, what I was gonna say, we brought her sister to show to the elementals, and then we didn't introduce the sister to the elementals. And what if the elementals like find our sister or whatever?
Well, I was gonna say that it didn't feel as if she was really a part of the ritual at all. Like obviously, like she was supposed to be there, otherwise they wouldn't have. But I feel like visually she should have been a part of it a little bit more.
Like at least she
just to emphasize how important she was.
Yeah,
right?
because it looked like the seats here just look at her like, oh, this person, and they're just like, no.
Yeah.
If all she needed was to look at her, like we didn't need to take her with us.
Yeah, I think visually they should have done a little bit more with her. But let us pray that Ishtola awakens. Okay.
Oh, Ishtola. Just seeing her face again. I've been so worried.
Without the CT's aid, Ishtola may have been forever lost to us. I shall go to the Lotus Stand to offer them my heartfelt thanks. Yes. Okay. Tataru needs you to fetch a few items for a crafting endeavor. Oh? We're gonna make a cake?
Yes. Ishtola is resting within an inn room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. The conjurers say she is in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now, while we wait for Ishtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders for these items. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me? One is with the Leatherworkers Guild, and another is with the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Geva and Brother Esumiyan, and they ought to take care of you. She's gonna make her clothes because she made this coat for Alfino, so she's gonna make her clothes for her too.
Because she's naked.
Yeah, I was gonna say did Alfino just sew Ishtola naked?
I think we all just saw Ishtola naked.
Yeah, but Alfino's the youngest.
Alright, to the Leatherworkers Guild.
Leatherworkers.
Tataru's surprise. Alright, Geva, what do you have for us? Come.
I'm going.
Are we gonna find everyone else naked as well?
Oh, maybe.
Oh god.
Or maybe they were teleported with clothes.
Go for it.
Okay, I wonder if you will have the same dialogue considering you're a leatherworker. What is it? I'm a busy woman, so be quick about it. If you wish to place an order, speak with Randall.
I have something completely
Here
different.
to retrieve an order? For Mr. Tataru, you say?
I said, well, if it isn't light, looking for some hides to tan, mayhap. Here to retrieve an order from Mr. Tataru, you say?
You come at a good time. I finished it by moments ago. It was no small coup working it to her specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However did that girl come by chimerical hide anyway? You need either balls of steel or a bottomless coin purse, and it seemed to me she had neither.
I think we have like 100 of those in the guild bank.
Yes, I feel good now.
Huh?
Because you just ran into the same door that I run into every time I go to Leatherworkers Guild.
That's the first time that's ever happened to me.
Every time I'm in the Leatherworkers Guild, I run into the door, I'm like, fuck the other door.
The
So
first
I'm
time
glad
I
I'm
ran
not
it.
the only one.
The Conjurer's Guild. Isumiya.
Yeah, that's the leader of the Conjurers. He looks 13, but don't worry about it.
You are come to Stillgate Fane, the home of the Conjurer's Guild. How may I assist you?
Yeah, I have a different greeting. Greetings, Mielikka. I trust you have been well. Is there aught you require of me?
Ah, yes. Mr. Staturu's order. As requested, it has been sanctified in the sight of the elements. What? I know not what she intends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. Okay. She's getting a new staff,
Yes.
which means Orianger is keeping her old staff.
Yes. So she's getting a staff and not a branch.
Yes. Maybe.
Where are we going now?
Back to Malamion. Hello, Souko.
I'm going to.
Hello. I trust all has been well here, Souko.
Oh, by the way, I want to know, in the cinematic, when they were going back from the tree, did the sister of the seats here not do?
I didn't notice if she did or didn't.
Oh, then that might be a white mage thing then, because the sister of the seats here is the one that trains you to be a white mage, and she stopped and nodded to me.
Ah, there you go. Alright, off you know. The Seatseers are gracious souls. It gives me heart to know that they are our allies.
Ah, you are back! You have the items, I hope. Oh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Geva is a master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Mielikka. I can't wait to see what Ishtola thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we?
Come on, voice actor. Let's hear her new voice.
Oh boy.
She's not naked.
Ishtola! I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru. You are safe. Thank the 12. Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alpha No. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alpha No I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we were in Ishgard, you see.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Allagan barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon. But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
So... Right?
Yes.
Okay. Firstly, I wanted to say, so now the address that Alfino can see her naked? He already did.
He did. He did. Only once.
So I will say I am fully biased. I really enjoy where Alfino is having emotional scenes. I don't know. I just like something about it. It's like, you know, that he has like his own like struggles, you know. It's not just like this brave leader who always has a plan. Like I like that he also struggles, you know. I find it cute. But yes, what do you think?
It's interesting that they chose Ishtola out of all of the scions to flesh out here in Heaven's Word. Because they've done a couple of things already. One, apparently now she has a sister. Now we're about to go meet her former master. Now she's also apparently like attuned with the Aether. They're probably going to do something with that later. Where she's, you know, she's like, for better or for worse, we'll see. She's a changed person because she was basically a part of like the live stream for like months. For a long time.
I was gonna say, especially after I saw like the little image that's attached to this quest, I was honestly afraid that like she's not gonna be like the former Ishtola. She's gonna have like different personality or whatever, or she's not gonna be completely like the old Ishtola. It's gonna be like a completely different person. But then like she saw Tatar when she recorded us. I'm like, okay, it's just Ishtola.
I mean, she probably will be a different person.
Yeah, but like different in the sense of like having experienced certain events and not different in the sense of like just being a different being, you know?
Yeah. So with that, we'll see if like maybe she starts like, I don't know, hearing things or sensing things, or maybe the Ashians come after her, or maybe Orianger comes after her, or like something's gonna happen. At some point with her,
or maybe she's gonna like because you know how they're using the goggles to find traces of Aether. Maybe she's gonna trace that Orianger has been meeting Asians because she can feel like etheric residue or something.
Yeah, something like that. There's something with her. But yeah, like it's interesting that they chose her out of all of the scions. I mean, they had to pick someone. And I guess we kind of got like a decent amount of Thancred in Around Reborn, kind of.
It makes the most sense, I would say, for this specific event. Like, obviously, like the story could have went completely different way, but like for this moment in point where we are, this moment in the story where we are, it makes the most sense for Ishtola to help us because she was the one who was knowledgeable other than Orianger. So either they would have to show Orianger. Yeah, but Bunwirda is not here. We're talking about current times. Like the only two people from the Scions who would like give us knowledge about this specific problem would be either Orianger or Ishtola.
Sure, but that doesn't matter. Because as you said, they could have written it however they wanted to. They could have written it for like either Papalimo or Ida to be here instead.
I mean, I feel like it would be harder because they are just pure fighters.
Well, I mean, they can just write it that they're not just that, you know.
Okay.
That's the point of fleshing out a character, obviously, because both of them need it, and I'm sure they're gonna get it at some point. It's just interesting that they chose Ishtola first. It's like they rolled the dice, they're like, okay, we'll do Ishtola first. Next, they'll flip a coin. It'll be either Ida or Papadimo or both at the same time. But yeah, interesting that they just chose her first.
Okay.
We'll see what they do. Alfie. Matoya. The name rings strangely familiar.
Oh yeah, hold on. Because they both share lions, so didn't like Alfino go to the same university or something, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Ishtola looks absolutely smashing in her new outfit, don't you think?
I thought, not gonna lie, when she was like gonna stand up, I thought it was gonna give her the staff so she could like stand up with the staff or something.
That would be cool.
Because we still haven't gotten a good look at the staff.
It looks interesting. It has like a little crystal in there. And, like claws. It is an alright outfit, by the way. Her ties will be a bit cold, but other than that.
Ishtola wishes to tell you more about her former master, Matoya.
In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya. In the field of etheric research, she was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? my master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. When the Gallian Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of the abandoned city.
So, it is the Dravanian hinterlands that we must go. To the place of my birth. Wait, what? What?
What?
Wait, what? Wait.
What? Wait, what? So he is a Dravanian, technically.
Wait, what? But to get to the Dravanian hinterlands, you have to go through Korthus and you have to go through Ishgard. Doesn't make any sense. Though Alise and I were born in Sharlayan, our days were short. We remained only until the Exodus, and I have not returned since.
Oh, so it's to be a homecoming then. A fine reason as any to go to Sharlayan, and it would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit.
Yeah, remember Alfino has a sister?
It has a sister? What?
Shake my head. Also, hello for sure, and hello Vortex. Hello, hello. Are you made of copper and tellurium? Because you are cute. Oh boy. Also, yes. Don't forget to stretch. Yeah. And don't forget to hydrate. Thank you for sure. I believe you've made a mistake. You have mistaken our primary objective, Ishtola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. So we are going to go to the final zone, which are the Dravanian hinterlands.
But hold on.
Yes.
He says, so it is to the Dravanian hinterlands that we must go, to the place of my birth. And then he says we were born in Sharlayan. So is Sharlayan then in Dravania?
Yes, that is what they're... I'm pretty sure that's what they're insinuating.
I thought Sharlayan would be like a separate, completely like a different separate place,
continent.
and not like a city in Dravania.
Yeah. It's weird. But the Dravanian hinterlands are the final zone. So now it's all making a little bit more sense. Because it looks like, despite the rush, we aren't going to go to the Pope until after we finish questing in Dravania, which means it's going to be level 60, which means it can, in fact, be an Alliance raid. So yeah, it's like, oh my god, we're rushing because the Pope is there, and we're just going to wait. And we're just going to go there in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, the Pope will wait. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Shaking my head.
I was just looking at the dog. Appreciating the dog.
Okay. Let's go. Can speak to Ishtola first.
So this is the Holy See. I should like to linger a while and take in the sights, but it must wait till after our mission.
Okay, that'll...
We managed to find Ishtola. Given time, I'm sure we'll be reunited with the others as well.
Oh yeah, if you remember, she also said she teleported at least Thancred.
Yeah,
so.
she said at least Tancred. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Or she said that she will try to teleport at least Tancred, so we don't know if it was successful, but she did try.
Sharlayan is situated in Dravanian hinterlands. To get there, we must we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Light, Ishtola, and myself. Tataru, pray remain in Ishgard and continue the search for our missing friends.
Yes, sir.
First, let us make for Tailfeather.
We could have just went there straight.
We had to drop off Tataru.
Okay, fine. She needed an escort.
Yes.
Also, let me get the timeline straight. So, Exodus happened 15 years ago,
Yes.
and Alfino was born in Sharlayan, but he left Sharlayan when Exodus happened.
Yep.
But he was also a Sharlayan student when he was 14.
Yep.
Are you telling me he's like over 30 now?
What?
Because he couldn't be a Sharlayan student if he wasn't in Sharlayan.
Yeah, and you just said that he was there until he was 14.
Yeah, but Exodus happened 15 years ago, and he was 14 when he was in the study.
Are you sure he was 14 when he was there studying?
I mean, I don't know if he said that he together with his sister he was the youngest to be accepted to study.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was maybe like 12, maybe 10.
I thought he said 14. Maybe I'm wrong. But even then, like he's not 20 something.
No, I'm pretty sure he's like 16, right?
Yeah, so 15 years ago he was 1.
Yeah.
He wasn't admitted to the university at the age of 1.
Why not?
I understand that he's a prodigy, but he's not that good, okay? I'm a little confused with the timeline. Somebody draw it for me.
It says here, though Elisei and I were born in Sharlayan, our days were short. We remained only until the Exodus, and I have not returned since.
Yeah, and Exodus was 15 years ago.
Maybe he did leave when he was like a child.
So yeah, either he's older than we think, or he did not study in Sharlayan, but like studied like in Baldessian or whatever else, like in a different university.
Yeah.
But I thought he was saying that he was studying with Sharlayan like scholars.
Yeah, and maybe he was when he was like 4.
At 4. Even then, at 4, then he would be 19.
I'm pretty sure we got confirmation that he's like 18 years old or something, right? Didn't we get that at some point? Just because like we looked up like the wiki,
like, yeah, but I'm not talking
a couple months ago.
Souko, we need some investigation work done here. Yeah. How did Alfino study in Sharlayan, and how old was he when he was studying? Those are the questions.
All right, we have places to go, Kuro.
Okay. Wait, why everyone stall?
So we have places to go, Kuro.
But I thought we were going to Tailfeather.
Yeah, you thought wrong. Okay. Waiting for Krop.
Loading. It takes a while. I don't know why, but my game has been loading slower recently. Something is up. Okay, why are we here? Eh? Okay.
This way. Do you have a quest here?
Where?
With Resh Polaili. Why is there a schoolgirl here? What?
I don't think she's supposed to be a schoolgirl, but it's a very interesting outfit.
It's a very unique outfit.
I like the tight high shoes and then like shorts. Makes a lot of sense.
Resh Polali's face lights up when you see her erstwhile savior.
Also interesting quest name.
I didn't see it.
Tall Booty.
Ah.
Okay, hold on. Souko is saying, Alfino and his twin sister Isaiah were born in the Dravania hinterlands.
There you
Only
go.
a year later, the Shalayan colony in Dravania was abandoned and the entire population returned to the motherland. Alfino and his sister attended school at a young age, with Alfino entering half a year before her, making him... okay, fine.
Yeah.
I like that they had to point out that he was first. But yeah, so basically...
Like, that's exactly what I assumed from the dialogue that we got. Yeah, that he was born and then they left. And the place that they studied wasn't there in their place of birth.
What I mean that there is a Shalayan motherland, and then the place in Dravania is another place that belonged to Shalayans. It wasn't the Shalayan place. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So now that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we were told.
Not exactly.
God damn. Guess it.
Mielikka! My, it seems so long since Castrum Sentry. Oh shit, we met that person.
What's Castrum Sentry? What? I guess that was one of the outposts that we assaulted.
Yeah. Don't you recognize me? No, I suppose you wouldn't remember everyone you rescue. And I looked quite different when we met, dressed in my uniform. I'm Resh Polali of the Crystal Braves 4th Unit. Until everything fell apart, that is. Everyone has gone their own ways. Some followed Captain Ilbert, others have found new work altogether. I've been keeping busy guarding the frontier hands here. A little too busy, in fact. I can scarce find a moment to spend with my family. The transition wasn't entirely easy. By the time I was fit for duty, the Crystal Braves just weren't anymore. In a strange way, I've my injuries to thank for keeping me from the worst of it. Oh, speaking of that, you're close to the Domans, aren't you? Well, I'm told one of their children aided in my recovery. Would you happen to know where Roka is? There was a great misunderstanding, you see. Her earrings were bundled up in my bags. I've been trying to return them, but those children are neither seen nor heard. I can't find her, no matter how much I look. I'm sure the girl misses her earrings, but I simply don't have the time to track her down. What? Do you really have a spare moment to look for her in my stead? Oh, thank you, Mielikka. Thank you so much. There you are. I've heard that Daman children visit the House of Splendors, though never when I'm there for some reason. But speak with Rowena. Very little escapes her, even invisible children. Okay then.
Huh.
Oh, my frames.
The diamonds.
Somebody hold my frames. I like how even the children are sneaky. Looking for the Daman children. Aye, they sometimes help arrange my less valuable wares. Just finished for the day though. Come to think on it, Auriana said she'd caught sight of them playing nearby. Might catch them, should you have the patience to wait.
They are outside.
Maybe they're up top? Maybe they're behind where the other Daman people are.
There we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ah. These are very colorful jackets.
Yes, also I'm looking. Oh my.
I hear, but I remember these kids.
Yeah,
Remember the kids?
they were asking us questions if you remember.
Well, I mean, these are the kids that were watching the Boulder fight with us. Yeah. I hereby call this meeting of the Doman Adventurers Guild to order. old business first. Koharu, we'll start with you.
I've been helping Miss Alice to get the ingredients she wanted. I was helping treat her adventurers.
Is that a boy?
Yes.
And I've been helping arrange stuff for Rowena. No, that's not right. Those are all just chores. I want to go on proper adventure. Didn't any of you find something exciting or scary or mysterious we could explore?
Did you find anything, Yozan? I'll bet you didn't.
I did too. We've got a big wide world to explore, and I was looking into ways to do it. Which is more than that can be said for any of you. Oh, it's true. Yozan got caught sneaking into a horsebird cart. Mr. Slathborn was yelling at him for bells after that.
Sorry, I missed that. I don't know what was being said. What happened?
You're hopeless.
What happened? I was distracted.
That's your line, right?
But what happened before? What did he do?
The kid was caught like sneaking into a carriage.
Okay, she's just laughing.
I'm sorry, Yozan. It's just... Shun, you little snitch. I told you that in secret. But Yozan, I may have found us a quest. I overheard some people talking, and they said there's something hidden at Camp Revenant's Toll. It might be a famous adventurer's lost treasure, or a vengeful spirit who was sealed away, or something else.
I like how we're standing in the background there.
No one knows for sure. That's perfect. We could be the first to find out what's in there. Now, we've just got to figure out how to leave town without being caught. Mr. Light, what are you doing here?
I was so sad when I thought I lost these earrings. I brought them all the way from Doma, you know. Thank you, Miss Mielikka.
Hold on a moment. I've got an important announcement. The Doman Adventurers Guild needs experience in the field, actually adventuring. No one's going to let us though, because they think it's too dangerous.
Oh boy.
But Mr. Light is a good friend of the guild, and he's an incredible adventurer too. So I say we invite him to join us in this quest.
Oh yes, I want to go on adventure with Miss Mielikka. I like how shocked she is. She's like, oh no.
Now I feel much safer if he comes along with us, Yozan.
That's SMH. Once Yozan made up his mind, nothing can unmake it. Welcome to the guild, Miss Mielikka.
Now, come on. We've got to find what's hidden at Camp Revenant's Toll.
Oh boy.
They're kids. Why can't we just say no?
Because they're kids.
Ugh.
Because if we say no, they're just gonna go on their own anyway. Who do we speak to?
Let's go.
I'm speaking to them.
Okay. Hop on when you're ready.
Yozan. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you, Miss Mielikka. We've given up on being Doman Braves. It just didn't seem right after everything that happened. What?
Horsebird? Yeah, I guess horsebird is another word for like chocobo.
See, here's the thing. Do Domans ride chocobos? Maybe they ride horses.
They said horsebird.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Maybe they don't know what a bird you ride on is, so they called it a horsebird.
Uh-huh.
Because they don't know the word for chocobo.
It's your line.
Oh, that's slower than you. Are you sure this is where Revenant's Toll used to be?
Doesn't look anything like a town.
Not even a little. Where would we even start looking for hidden treasure? What do we do, Yozan?
Won't know anything unless we poke around a little bit. Spread out and see what you find. And be careful of monsters.
Yeah, remember these frogs that are here that can just eat you?
Yeah, there are pretty big frogs here.
Okay, what is Yozan
Right.
looking for? Hold on.
There's something fishy about this tent. No, I mean, it smells like rotten fish. It's making my eyes water. Ugh.
There's more
John.
kids around, by the way.
John.
Oh yeah, there he is. Stop! Don't fall! Don't fall!
Hello? Hello? Wow. If there's treasure down there, we're not gonna get it.
I didn't know you can get in there. It would be nice if you could actually get in. I saw one other kid up there. There's nothing here. Oh, don't open that jar. I already tried and I wish I hadn't. Did he find something? Oh, she. I wonder if a monster ate the treasure. But then, do we have to open a monster's belly to get it?
Pop. From amongst the refuse, you find a cloudy bottle of what appears to be wine.
Oh boy, I bet someone will pay handsomely for that.
Oh, alright. Yours. Huh. Nothing, and more nothing. Ugh. Did you find anything?
Don't give wine to children.
Even Mr. Light only found this junk. Ugh. Treasure's not so easy to come by, I guess.
But this might not be junk, Yozan. Isn't really old wine valuable? That's right. With wine, the older the better. Miss Flamin told me so.
Mr. Slathborn knows a lot about wine too. He spends bells and bells talking about it to some adventurer.
Wow, Mr. Slathborn's much wiser than he looks, isn't he? Yozan, why don't we ask him about this bottle?
Maybe we shouldn't. I think we'll just be angry that we have the wine at all. He wouldn't scold you, Mr. Light. Did you ask him for us? Great. We'll go back to Revenant's Toll. Tell us what you find out.
Oh, this is not gonna be awkward at all.
Slathborn. What is it you need of me, friend? Wine? Much as I might like to join you in a glass, I'm on duty. Pray, where did you find so aged a bottle? I take it you were searching for treasure at the old camp, and you came to me to learn its value. I'm afraid it has none whatsoever, but you have found the lost treasure of Revenant's Toll, after a fashion. Now, our town is flourishing, but was not always so. Not so very long ago, this place was an utterly savage place, marked by little but ruin and stench of death. It was a hard life for those few who chose it, and naturally they took comfort in the bottle by night. By and by, passing adventurers would bring wine with them to join the settlers in a glass. So prized was this wine that certain adventurers took to calling it treasure for a spell. As time went on, someone mistook this name for soothe, and came searching for this vaunted liquor. The first were adventurers, of course, but shopkeepers and artisans soon followed. But the monsters around here were still deadly, and the path still as treacherous, and many who came searching paid for this misunderstanding with their lives. So the settlers came up with a new rumor. Revenant's Toll belonged to the dead, they said, and any man who slept on the land would have their soul torn from their body to wander these bleak fields forever as a vengeful spirit. As you can imagine, that nonsense was enough to scare the inexperienced and drunks away, and soon the tales of treasure faded away into legend. And that, my friend, is the truth buried at Camp Revenant's Toll.
Okay, now, how do we explain this to the children?
Alright, so kids, there's a big whale.
Guys, but did you know we saw a big whale?
It ate an island.
Okay, who do we talk to?
Sean. I don't know why everyone thinks Mr. Staffborn is frightening. He's only ever been nice to me.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. Oh, what next?
Roka.
There's older wine than the bottle you found, right? So, someone could still drink it?
Haro.
I think Yuza's afraid to talk to Mr. Slavborn because he got scolded.
What did Master Staffborn say about the wine? Oh, so there never really was a treasure of Revenant's Toll. Bother. I was hoping for buried gold or an ancient demon or something. But I guess it wasn't so bad after all. We did get to go outside of the town and explore with Mr. Light. Yeah.
At least they're not completely disappointed.
It keeps going.
This will be one of these quests. Why did we come here?
Yozan is in the mood for another adventure.
Okay.
Little rascals. Hello, Mr. Light. Have you found us another quest? I was hoping. Well, no matter. We Doman adventurers can find our own. Everyone, go and see what the travelers are talking about. Any rumors of more treasure we could hunt, or giant demons we could slay, or whatever. We just need to find something good. Then we'll head off on another quest with our trusty advisor in tow.
I did not agree to this. Hey, Miss Mielikka, could you tell Miss Resh to be careful, please? She was badly hurt and she shouldn't push herself too hard. She definitely has potential. She looks like she's gonna be a good, you know, medic.
So as much as I would love to speak with Rish, Porali and stuff, I think it's time for us to go home.
What?
I think it's time for us to go home.
But it's only been an hour 30 minutes.
Yes. Yes. Short stream today, short stream.
Okay.
Yeah. Not too long tonight. We cannot stay up too long. Cannot stay up too long. We have a big day tomorrow.
Yes.
Big day.
And a big week, basically. The whole week will be big.
Yes, a big week. I was hoping we could do this and then stop when it comes to unlocking the new zone. But this is a quest line, which I imagine there's gonna be one more quest off the list. There's gonna be at least 3, so it's like
I think there may be more too.
I thought it was only gonna be 1.
But at the same time, I do like that, like, you know, they didn't completely just leave the topic of the Domans living here, but like we actually get to find out what happens to them as time goes on.
Yeah. I appreciate that we get to catch up with them. I think it's good.
Especially because like we got actual like interactions with them. They weren't just like nameless refugees, but like they actually did talk to us. Souko, you can come too. We're going home. To Goblet.
They're going home. Hello, Calibre. Hello. Set your alarm, Calibre. Tomorrow, Ender and Mielikka are playing. They're playing tomorrow.
Oh, Quackers. How are you?
Make sure to be there. Hello, Quackers.
Yes?
Hello. Nice. But yeah, just a short stream today. Again, we're going to be very busy over the next week, and I hope everyone will join us for the busy week that we have ahead.
Yes, we will be doing the B streams for Oceania, for Taiwan, Hong Kong, for Europe, and for Latin America this week.
Yes. From what it sounds like, we probably won't do North America this year or this season. Sorry.
To be fair, we don't know that yet.
True, we don't know, but I think even if they did offer it, I think I may just turn it down because we're already doing a lot of days.
I see.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of days. So, thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
So make sure to tune in to ESL SC2B or to the mainstream. Up to you. And we will be back with Final Fantasy whenever we have the time. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like in 2 weeks or something. But in the meantime, while we're not streaming, we will be taking care of housing. Because we just got our house on Oceania, so we'll be working on that. And as soon as the next lottery opens, we will be trying for a medium house on Primal.
Yes. All the houses.
So if you want updates on that, make sure to join our Discord.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.
Bye.